Hey there, it's Dr. Sarah, and I'm here with a very quick, hopefully under 5 minutes, quick chair flexibility routine that you can do from anywhere. You can do it in a chair with no arms, with arms, office chair. This is just a folding chair, okay? We're going to start sitting up nice and tall, okay? Nice and proud. So we have our shoulders back. Everything is pointing forward. Toes, knees, shoulders, nice and even, okay? It helps to have a mirror. I have this cell phone in front of me, so it's very helpful. So we're going to start up there. We're going to engage our core. So I want you to imagine drawing in your belly button kind of to your spinal column, okay? Kind of engaging those muscles. That's what we're doing. And then I'm also going to embrace a little bit on the outside as if I'm preparing someone's going to punch me, okay? So a little bit engaged here, but you can still breathe, okay? You're not holding your breath. You're still engaged and you're still breathing normal. You should be able to talk, okay? So this is our set position. Shoulders back. We're going to go ahead and start with our neck, okay? So necks are weird. Some people can go into a circle. Some people can only do kind of back and forth. So go to where it's comfortable, but stretching, right? It's a comfortable stretch. You can feel it. Okay, you can go side to side as well. Now we're only going to be holding each of these stretches for a couple seconds to get through this, but they actually recommend that you hold around 30 seconds to a minute sometimes even, right? So 15 to 30 seconds is what I recommend, but really anything is great. So even if you can only hold them a couple seconds, who cares, okay? We're going to open up our spine a little bit with cat-cow, but we're going to be sitting, right? So we're going to kind of press out, so we're making a big arch with our spine. And then I want you to do a big cave in, right? This would be the K if you were on the ground, a big black K. And then we're going to go back to the cow position. And we're just kind of going back and forth with our spine. I'll show you what it looks like on the side. Okay, should feel good. Kind of warming it up. Good. And now we're going to do a nice side body, okay, stretch. So I want you to put one arm behind you, flat. Take the other arm, and imagine you're a book and you're slotting yourself up onto the shelf. So up over that spine. Good. And to the other side as well. I recommend doing this twice, but for time, we're only going to do once on each side. Feels good. Remember, you're up and over that spine, okay? And now we're going to do a nice big forward fold. We're going to go open as far as comfortable. Sit forward, nice tall, flat back, and go into a fold, okay? Go to wherever is good and comfortable but challenging. Okay, I feel this in my back, in my butt, in my inner groin. I'm kind of pushing out with my knees with my elbows as well, okay? Get to whatever level you can. We're going to come up. We're going to take another twist. This time, you're going to put one arm here, and I want you to kind of twist around, look behind you. You can grab onto the chair if you can reach. You don't have to, though. And we're going to twist the other way as well. One side's oftentimes a little tighter, so just work through it. Again, you could do that one twice as well. But we're going to do one for time. So we're going to do a 90-90. This is good for your hips and your quads. Also good for practicing your lunges, okay? So we're up on the edge of the seat, and we're going to make a 90-90 pattern with our legs. So again, this kind of helps if you have a camera or a mirror. So I'm making a 90-degree angle with that leg, 90-degree with this leg. I can kind of stretch my quad and my hip flexor if I make that leg go out a little bit, okay, if you can get that. But we're going to come into that 90-90 position, and we're going to go to the other side and rotate those hips, okay? Again, 90-90. I'm going to take a little bit of a stretch on my hip flexor and quad there. And then I'm going back into that nice lunge position, right? And this is I can't get down that far in a regular lunge. So having the chair there helps me kind of get that position. Again, you can do this a couple times. Just kind of open up those hips. This is the 90-90 sitting. Okay, now we're going to do a regular forward fold. So we're still engaged, right? Shoulders down, head up, nice and tall. We're just doing a regular forward fold. Flat back, go down to wherever you can. You might be able to touch your toes. And then we're going to roll back up. We're going to hit those hamstrings a little bit more. So sit out on the edge of your chair. Take one leg nice and straight. Other one can be at a 90-degree angle. And that forward one is flexed with the heel down the ground. Nice and tall. I'm leaning forward and I'm trying to stretch and touch, right? I'm not leaning over, right? I'm nice and flat and forward, right down the middle. And then we're going to go to the other side. Definitely do this one twice. We're not going to do it here because of time, but everyone's always surprised how much lower you can get on the second one. Okay. Good. Come back in. Now the next one would be kind of like pigeon if we were on the ground. The goal is to have a little bit more of that hip opener. So this is what the end goal would be. This is hard for me too, okay? So this may not be possible. Ideally, it should actually be even more parallel. Clearly, I'm not there yet, but it's a challenge. It's a good stretch. If this is too much, just take it down, okay? You can even go all the way down to across at your ankle. Just keep that nice and open, and you're still forward fold to wherever you're getting that stretch. You'll feel it, and just hold it. Flat back, rise up again, nice engaged core still. Then switch it over to the other side, same thing. Forward fold, opening up that hip. You can add a little bit of a push if you want. And then you can see, keep working towards the ultimate goal of getting it up there. And you probably have one side that's a little better. This side's I have a little bit more flexibility at that side. Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's come down. We're going to do some shoulder rolls here. Okay. Opening up our whole back and shoulder area. Okay, good. Shoulder rolls. And when you're doing that roll back, really think about squeezing those shoulder blades together and back. See how I did that with my shoulders? Together and back. It'll feel really good. Okay. And then we're going to do some wrist rolls. And that's it. I'll have more of these, but that's a nice simple one to just go through at any time of the day.